And we have light. I believe we're live streaming. So welcome to Froch on Fighting. This is not the free roll. I got beat up in that. This is the live cash game. George Groves is present. My old nemesis, but my new friend. Audley Harrison, my old friend from the England boxing squad. And yes, another friend of mine. Let's have a look what I'm doing here. Yeah, another friend of mine from the coin poker team, Bobby. I've already given him a bit of a beat down on one hand, but I'm sure he'll get me back. What we got here? So sat down with 50 quid, $50. I've got $133. So I had a couple of good hands. Took out Big John Fury, not John Fury, sorry. Big John Fisher. Bosh, took him out. Well, I didn't take him out. Took a nice little hand off him. Audley Harrison's on the climb, $117. He's coming back in business. What do we have here? Audley Harrison thinking about what he's going to do. He's up against George Groves. Ooh, little £3, $3.32 bet. George is having a think. It's up against the big lad, Audley Harrison. Ringside seat stuff there. Well, Groves has raised $20. Is he on a bluff or has he got a big hand? He likes a bluff, Grovesy boy. He pretended he could fight when he boxed me. That was a massive bluff. Oh, he's been took out by Audley. Well played, Audley. Nice hand. Grovesy boy just took a shrellicking. Right, time for me to concentrate. I'm in now. It's not much, is it? We'll have a little punt to that. 75 cents. Bobby keeping it friendly. Audley Harrison checks. Pair of sixes there. Nothing to get excited about. I think we'll get rid of that. No, check it. Over to you, Big Ord. What you got? Grovesy boy still in his hand. Couldn't have been a pair of aces, a pair of eights, could it that? He checks, queen, got an ace, he's checking. Let's keep it friendly. He's checked again. What's George doing? George is having a think. He's thinking about shoving. I mean, everyone's checked. Let me just have a pound. A little quid. Everyone has a little quid, don't they? Someone's got me beat, but I don't mind being benevolent with a pound. Send it over to George, hopefully. Audley's in front of me with his 140. He's folded for a quid. He's taking it serious. Oh, George is all in. $48. 6, 8. Can't call that, mate. I've got to fold that. I'll give you that one. Georgie boy. Oh, he's on a bluff. I've just been bluffed by Groves. But I've seen his hand, so he's banging trouble now. Let's have a look. Let's have a little call. Pair of sevens. $50p, sevens. Go on then. No, there's no flush draw. There's no straight draw. There's a potential set on the river. It's on me. I'll just check it over. Missed everything. Got a feeling my sevens are in front here. He's going to have a little bet. He's going to short 4 quid in. Always chuck £2.50 in. I've got to call him, haven't I? Be rude not to. £8. Yeah, I've got sevens, mate. Ace, king, unlucky. Cheeky little win for the Cobra there. 7 deuce suited. Love a 7 deuce. I needed 3, 4, 5, 6 clubs. What's Big Ord going to do? I can't be calling that kind of 7 deuce. Nah. There's a 4 and a 6 there. Another ace. George Groves, Audley Harrison go head to head. It's in Audley's court. He's checked over to George. What's Georgie boy's going to do? Georgie boy. He's all in. He loves an all in. Is Audley going to call him? No, he's going to fold. George is on another bluff. Or is it the ace? He's got a set of aces. He shouldn't have shoved there. Should have had a cheeky little bet, George. Just a little fiver. I'm going to fold this, but I'm going to let it click out because I could do with a Johnny Cash. I'm back. 4 deuce, offsuit. What's Georgie boy doing? He's on the bluff lot. He's put a quid in. Oh, I call for 50p. Let's have a look. Now, I like these little nice low stakes cash games because you can have a little play. You can enjoy yourself a little bit. Although I will fold that. No, I'll check it. Oh, I've got a bit of a cold. The weather's turning. Autumn's here, and I can feel the winter weather coming. I had a 4-hour walk around a cold golf course earlier with Rocco. What's Bobby doing? Is Bobby on a bluff? I bet he is. No, he's not. Queen King. Audley's gone straight in there with a £1 bet under the gun. Ace-6. I might have to see that. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look with my Ace-6. You never know, do you? Oh, he's raised. So Bobby's spoiling my fun raising 525. Audley's going to fold that. Oh, he's calling. He must have a hand, and I'm gone. The Cobra's folding. In case you're just joining us, this is the Froch on fighting. It's not the free roll. This is a cash game. Audley Harrison's here. Bobby from Coin Poker, legend in the poker world. George Groves, Big John, Fisher, Bosch. He's sat out at the minute. Bobby's hit set there. And he's took down a couple of players. Well, not exactly took them down, but he took $1 off me. Jack Queen, 50 cents to see. Let's have a look. Keep it friendly. Let's have a look. $190. George Rose put $190 in. Yeah, you can have that, mate. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look at this. George has got his gone. Got to fold that. You can have that £3. Oh, a little bluff. Your bluff was still better than mine. Grovesy boys checked. Let's have a look. What we got? Any action? No action. Let's have a cheeky bet. Cheeky quid. Quick quid. What we got? George. He's going to shove all in, lot. He's called. Ace 10-4, no diamond. George has got a diamond on it. Ace 10, I'll call him. No, game over. He's going to bet now. I'm going to give it to him. Check. Let's check. Jack 5. Yeah, he's got 5. Well done. Oops. No, let's have a look. Is that Big John Fury? Yes, it is Big John Fury. That's exactly who it is. Who's called there? George, put that in. Queen 6, going to fold that. Oh, 2 hearts. This is the real George Groves, my best mate. Trance legend. Is this the real George Groves? Yes, that Big John Fury. Big John Fisher. 2 hearts there, lot. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, had a flush. And someone's got a bigger flush. Come on, George. Let's see what you got. Always raised 41.70. Is he all in? Bobby folded. Yeah. Audley's called. Audley's called. There's a pair of aces on the deck. There's a potential flush draw. George, don't know what. He's not all in actually. He's put a big bet in now. 40 odd quid. He's all in. George Groves. He's all in against Audley Harrison. He's got to call. Audley has got to call because he's already called 40 quid. Don't know what he's thinking about. I don't know why he's not clicked. He's got to go. He's called it. Ace 6, 3, 7. He's got flush. No, he hasn't. He's hit the 6 on the river and he's got it. George has just rivered Audley and took him out. Well played, George Groves. Good hand. He's back in the game. He's only 2 quid behind the Cobra. Oh, let's have a look. This game's getting serious now. Let's get rid of that. Let's have a look what we've got here. Bobby against Big John. Big John picks a big hand up there. That's a fold for me. Got some noise in the background. The family is home. I will be back in a minute. Yeah, I'll come in there. Sure, doctor. Ace king suited. George Groves could be banging trouble here. Unless he's got a really bad pair and he ends up beating me. Oh, I've hit an ace and I've got an ace king. I don't think anyone's got a better ace than that. This could be another knockout for George Groves. Especially if he thinks he can get me. What we got? What are you doing, George? What's Georgie boy doing? Always put a little 50p bet in. I've got to raise it. I've got to raise it to £1. £2 raise. He's built himself back up, George. £2. Oh, I've still done him. Someone's hit another card, it could be bad. What's Georgie boy going to do? He's thinking, he's checked. This is where he's going to think I'm bluffing. He's going to think I'm bluffing. Let me go down a little bit. Let's bet that. He might just call this, George. Oh, Big John's called it. Big John Fury's called it. There's a flush draw up. He needs another in. I'm seeing, oh, there it is. Oh, 50, that's small. Georgie boy's folded. He loves a bluff, George. He loves a bluff. Can't bluff the Cobra. You walk into a right hand. He's gone. Raise a fiver for the Cobra. Raised it. Big John. Bosh. He's going to call me. He's called me. 29.50 in the pot. He's got it. 2-5. He's hit deuce on the river. He's river to deuce and got a set. Big John owes me a drink. Ace king suited and he does me on the river. Not having that. I'm back in with ace 10. Bit of luck there for John. Well done, mate. Nice hand. The wife's just come in. She's back. How's things, all right? Kids all right?
Yeah, I was wondering where I thought you were over there.
No, I played the Froch on Fighting free roll. If you're just joining us, I've played the Froch on Fighting free roll. I got beat up. Everybody called everything I did. I couldn't bluff. Therefore, I couldn't win. But anyway, I'm on a cash game now. Big John's here, George Groves, Bobby from Coin Poker, Audley Harrison, and it's all going off. George was out and gone, and then he rivered a flush against Big John. Yes. Audley, Big John, George. There's not much happening here. I mean, I'm going to keep it friendly with John. Just check him, see what he's got. King 2, yeah, look. I took the hand.
He just beat you there, hasn't he?
He didn't beat me. I took the fiver. Come on, keep up. If you're going to butt in, if you're going to pipe all, at least understand the game. See, when the cash went over to me, that means I won.
See it. I was behind the camera.
That means I won the hand.
Usual.
So yeah, busted out on the Froch on Fighting free roll, and now we're in a friendly little cash game, low stakes. Sat down with $50. I'm up to $116. Holding my own. Currently, chip leader is Audley Harrison, and he was nearly gone. George.
What are you playing then?
George jumped in with a hand earlier. Let's have a look. £2.
You didn't drink or anything?
No, I'm all right. I could do with some dinner, to be honest. Yeah, I could do with some. Have we got any? What we got?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Oh yeah, you thought we were doing with the kids?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll have
No,
that.
they've eaten.
Oh, have they? What, are you making it fresh? Or?
Second.
Yeah, I know he did. Rocco came second on the golf, did very well.
Yeah.
George Groves has put a £6 bet in. I don't know if he's on a bluff. I'm on a flush draw, so I'm going to call him. I might be giving him money. This is to find out who goes in front here. The Saint, George Groves, or the Cobra. Big John's at the table, thinking about what he's going to do. What is he going to do? Oh, he's called it. Four. I've hit a flush. I've got the ace, flush, the nuts. I'll take the ace flush all day long. What's George going to do? He's going to read the table lot and check. 37.50. I might as well just have a little. We have a little Lady Godiva. See if he takes it. He took the bus to Wembley, didn't he? He might take the fiver. Audley's thinking about it. Audley's thinking, someone's got a flush. Glad to hear career's looking good. His fiver, he's called. Audley's called the fiver. Oh, so's Big John. This could be a big hand for the Cobra. George is going to call this. He's getting value. Right. What's he going to do? He's going to check. I'm going to make this big. He might even shove all in, George. He's bet big. He's bet 28 quid. I'm going to raise it, force him to go all in. I've got the nuts flush. Can't be beat. Won't be beat. I've raised him. I'm going to wipe George Groves out. I don't want to say again because that wouldn't be fair. But I'm about to perform a whooping on the tables. Froch on fighting free rolls gone, but I'm here with the cash. Audley's going to call. He's thinking about it. Audley Harrison is thinking about it. He's got the money, but there's 57 quid in the pot. He knows somebody's got a flush. He might have a flush himself, but has he got the ace? No, because the Cobra's got it. He's called it. Come on, big hand for the Cobra. Let's go. Big John's folded. Good move. Oh, George is all in. I've got to shove it all in. Here we go. Time to get taken out. Cold-blooded. Unless someone's got a set. Quads. Quad sees me out, doesn't it? This is a big hand. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Surely I'm in front. So it's a massive call. What we got? Ace, king, sevens. He's got trips. Oh, he's got the trips and he's done me. Groves has took me out. Oh, my days. He's absolutely wiped me with the trips, Grovesy boy. Took me out. Oh. I feel like I've just been chinned. I'm not putting them on. I should have kept them on. You can't hit a man with glasses. What a hand. Well played, George. Nice. Nice set. $372. Leading the way on the table. Showing us how it's done. Ace flush. Done by the Grovesy boy. I can't even check. I'm disgusted. I'm folding. No, I'm not. I'm going to check. Oh, hit 3. I'm not bothered what I hit now. 2 pairs. Doesn't matter, does it? I've just been took out there. I've just lost $100 to Grovesy boy. He's sitting at $375. Let's have a look. Let's have a little bet. Let's have a little bet. Big John. Big John's going to call me. He's feeling sorry for me after that. Let's have a look. It's all in with 3s. Can't be all in again, surely. What's he got? All in. 3, 4, flush. I might. Let's have a look. I fancy this. I fancy George's on her. This could be the end. I feel like I'm going to call this. I shouldn't call it, but I've got a flush draw and I've got a pair of 3s. This could be getting my own back. I'm calling it just because I like the game. I like the fun. I've called him. I need a flush now on the river. I need a bit of luck. Pair of 3s ain't going to hold, but I need a bit of luck. Come on. He's got a flush. 2. No, he's done me. Well done. Well done. Well done, Georgie boy. Am I back in? I'm back in. $50. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take the $50. George Groves is currently leading the way with $427. I know we don't play much poker, but as you all know, on the day, poker, high percentage luck over the year. I'd clean him out, but I can't do anything but pay George homage. Well done. Well played. What have we got? 49, keeps shoving big bets. I'm folding. He's got trips again, Georgie boy. He's won the hand. He's flying. Look at him. Absolutely flying. $558. He keeps hitting. He keeps hitting these big hands. Absolutely smashing it. Just messaging a couple of people about how well George Groves is doing on this game. And I've been took out. George has cleaned up again. $98. He's absolutely smashing it. Bap, 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 bap. What's Big John up to? Ooh, little raise there from Bobby. Big John's on his back foot. He's called. Who's got it? 10-5. Big John's called the bluff and he's only gone. I took Bobby out. Took him out. I'll call with a little king six. £3, A6, Queen, King, got a fold. See ya. Didn't have much, did I, at the 8th? Little bluff there. Oh well. It is what it is, isn't it? £1.50 raise. I'll call that. Have a little look. When it's cheap, it's worth seeing the flop. Check. What we got? Not chucking £2 away to Georgie boy. I'm a bit concerned about George Groves' play here. Right, we got Ace-4 suited. George has raised £2, can't resist it. Ace-4 suited. It's round to Audley. I think he's folding. Oh, the dinner's landed. I'm gonna have to turn my mic off. You don't want to hear me eating my dinner. George has definitely got them 7s.
That's hot.
What's that? Tea? Hot. It's on fire. Thank you. Looks good. Folding. No, I'm not checking. Look at that, look. Spaghetti alla bolognese. It's vino scalapino di Maria Ferra Becca, the vegetarian 1981. Mwah. Turn this mic off. You don't want to hear me eat, do you? Right. Right, I've got aces up against George Groves. I've not gone too mad. We're going to see the flop. If the flop doesn't look worrying, I'm going to shove. And if George wipes me out, I mean, I can only win $35, let's be honest. But to have a hand off Georgie boy now, after what's gone down. Right, I've got set. Hopefully George has got an ace. I think he'll call £2. Does Audley fancy it as well? No, he's folded. Big John. Bosh. Come on, let's have it. Let's have a little cheeky little bet. Big John. Come on, cheeky little bet. Yes, no, maybe so. He's vanished. He's called £2, fair enough. Froch got aces, he knows about it. Someone got a queen. Check. I'm a bit worried how he's called the aces. Come on, George, call it. You've called the aces, you might as well call the hand. He's folded, bottled it. Georgie boy bottled it, didn't back himself. Big John's going to call the £10. 23 in the pot, he's called it. Aces for the Cobra, took him out. Unlucky, mate. That's how it goes in poker. How's it go? Bosh! I shouldn't be laughing because I got wiped out by a Grovesy boy earlier. It don't usually happen that. Grovesy boy doesn't usually wipe me out. Fold that. Right, I'm back. Big John, big hand up there. Right, sorry for the delay. I had to shoot off for 5 minutes, but I'm now back, refueled and ready for action. This is the Froch on Fighting Cash game. George Groves seems to be just absolutely smashing it. He's up to $1,000. What's going off? I'm sure he was telling me last week he can't even play poker. He's apologising, look. Can't apologise. Let's have a look at this. What have we got here? Oh, what have I done with the what's all my glasses? Where am I? Call that. Oh. Yeah, we'll have a bet. They'll all fold. Bobby's going to fold. Bobby knows what I've got. Ten Jack, Queen, King, Ace. If someone's got a queen, I'm banging trouble. Someone's got a queen. It's not going to get rid of them. It's going to trickle them back in. They're going to shove it, aren't they? Let's have a look. Two pair. I'm not confident with two pairs when there's 4 queens out there somewhere. He's called it. He's not got a queen. What's Big John doing? Shoving. He's raised it. I've got to call it. Got 2 pairs. I can't not. He's folded. He's checked. Shall I shove? Let's have a tenner. 15 quid. Let's go. He's called it with his £2.62. He's got a queen. Fair play, Big John. You got the straight. I did call it, but I couldn't fold an ace king for no amount of money. Big John's back in the game. There's been some mad hands on this tonight. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when the cards come for you? I might as well call it. I've got a cup of tea on my right side and I've got a beer on my left. Check that. Right, I am doing a live stream. I don't want to sit here and be mute, so If you're watching the Froch on Fighting live stream, welcome. This is a cash game brought to you by coinpoker.com. Get on there and get signed up. It's the best poker website I've ever played. It really is. And there's so many variations on the game. Loads of tournaments, small, big, cash, whatever you want. It's all here on Coin Poker. And you're currently seeing George Groves take the lead. He's up to nearly $1,000. He sat down with $50. He's nearly got $1,000. Right, let's have a look. Call these little kings. It's friendly, isn't it, when it's 50 cents and $1. I can't be all in that, can I? I'll fold the king 5. Pair of 9s. Big John's gone for it, hasn't it? The 9's held. Well done, Bobby. Let's have a look. What's going off? I've got an ace-6 offsuit. And I'm just going to have a cheeky look. I was doing well, but not as well as George Groves. I think he's sat out. He's left the table. No, he's back. Is he back? What's he going to do? It's folded. There's a big pet there, isn't it? I can't be calling the all in. Fold that. Scrub my glasses. Let's see what I'm doing. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we've got in here. Message wise, what we got for you. He's back. Quickie with Rachel. I shouldn't have read that, should I? No, Big John Fisher, has he gone? Yeah, Big John's gone. Your nose running, lad. Yeah, I've got a bit of a cold, thank you very much. It's more like a Jimmy Riddle break. Oh, what we got here? Queens versus ace. King, queen. We'll play Bobette. 4-7. Offsuit. There's a fold coming right up. Fury can't beat Usyk in this rematch. I disagree, because listen to Fury earlier today. He basically said he needs to knock out Usyk. And he probably ain't wrong. He probably has got to stop Usyk. And if he goes for him, sticks it on him. He said that about Deontay Wilder. Was that in the first fight? Or the third one, when he just went for him. Pushed him on his back foot. Walked through bombs. So he absolutely could beat Usyk. I still don't make him favourite, but I think this is going to be a close fight. He wasn't too far behind, was he, on one of the cards? Did he win the fight on one of the cards in the first match? Maybe. And you can't write him off in the rematch. No way. You just got to make Usyk the massive favourite. Let's have a look. Francis Ngannou should fight Tommy Fury. Not sure about that. Let's have a look. 9-2 suited. Got the clubs. Hit the 9. Groves has checked. Groves has got the queen on it, let's be honest. The odds are Groves have always got the queen. Poker Duck's had a little bet. He might have the queen. George has called it. I'll call it. 8. Good on the little 9 there, Connor. Let's check that. He's having a bet now, isn't he, Poker Duck? Oh, I've got it. I've got the 8, I've got the 9. £3. Can't get excited. Fold that. Nice cup of Rosie Lee. I've got a beer sitting here looking at me. Mine lager, Finch's lager, Gareth. Lager, sometimes cider, so different drinks for different needs. And one day you could be in the hot seat. Sorry, you gotta love David Brent at the office. What's George gonna do with his $1,000? Sat down with $50, he's got a grand. What's he gonna do? He's gonna call him. And Groves got took out with a king 5. Queen king offsuit. Club diamond. Queen king. Let's call. Any boxing questions here? Anybody talking any sense, or is it just jab talk? Carl, do you think you could have beaten Joe Calzaghe? Of course I could have beaten Joe Calzaghe. Whether or not I would have done remains to be seen, but of course I could beat him. Knock him out. I don't think I'd have won on points, but yeah, I could beat him. But the fight didn't happen because he didn't want to fight me. That's why he vacated the WBC title rather than fight the Cobra. But yeah, it would have been a good fight. When you come out of retirement to fight Big John Fury on the hard road, at least we know he isn't missing anymore. That's true. Now, what's the action? Queen King. So I just checked. Let me have a little bet. £3. Bobby's called me. Bobby's probably got a pair of aces. Grovesy boys called me. Queen King. £18 in the pot. My king's hit on the flop. There's nothing else there that scares me. What's Bobby going to do? £21. I think I'm going to have to call him, because if I don't start calling these at this stage, then... Right, George is at a £50 bet. I've hit a king on the flop. It's not the best hand ever, but it's a hand I've got to have to call. I'm going to have to all in. George might have me down again. George might be taking me down right now. Can't take me down in that ring, can he? But he can take me down on a friendly poker play. Come on, the Cobra. Queen King, come on, I've hit it. 2 pairs for the Cobra. Surely it's mine. Over here. Over here with the pot. What's he doing? What's happened? I'm all in. George has pushed a big bet in. He's folded. 8-9, 2 pairs. The Cobra, hang on. Cobra takes it. Finally got Groves with a shot. I wanted to take all his money, but I couldn't. But I'll take the 50 quid off Georgie boy. That would have sent him to over $1,000, and that would have been some good play. If you can get from $50 to over $1,000, that'd have been good. But I stopped him. I stopped his little run. Let's have a look. 250 per fours. Got to call it. Two more clubs and he's banging trouble. I've checked it. What's Polka Duck doing? 550. It's not too big, is it? I made a few quid off George a minute ago. What's he gone? 550. Could get expensive this. I need to hit a 4 really. Someone's got a better beat at 4. Should I fold? I'll call it because it's sensible. Oh! Oh, hang on. No. For some reason I thought it had 5s, but it was a 4. It was 4. Alright, if I check this, he's betting. Let's just keep it at 4 quid. Keep it real. He'll call that. Yeah, he's called the 4. What's Georgie boy doing? He's going to shove and take the Cobra out again. 4 quid, he's called it. 7. Nothing exciting on there, is there? I've got a PP. That's epoxy pier for those who don't know. I'm going to check. Polka Duck's going to have a little bet here. Oh, he's had a big bet. 37 quid. I feel like my 4s might be good. He's folded. I might have to call. He's all in as well. He's trying to... I'm calling that. Might be the wrong call, but I'm calling it because it's friendly. And it's only $40. Which is big money, but come on, let's have it. King Jack. He's got a Jack. And he's got a King. He's got 2 pairs. Good bet. Well played, Polka Duck. The Cobra's got to rebuild again. I'm going against what I would usually do on here because it's cash game. My tournament strategy is out of the window. I'm having a little look, working out the table. 250. No, I'm gone. What's Harrison doing? Audley Harrison. Over to you, George. £16.50. You might as well call that. You've got nearly $1,000. He's folded. He's playing serious. I'm only $48 down on the night. And there's been some fun moments. Quid. Folding. Can't call a quid. Can't do it. Not with 7-3 offsuit. What got by way of questions? You've got to get up earlier in the morning to catch me out on that one. Oh my God. I'm not even reading it. Seven deuce offsuit. You've got to call 7 deuce offsuit, haven't you? You've got to. If I can iron out George Groves with 7 deuce offsuit, then anything can happen. No. They're all checking. They're all checking. He's bet. I'm folded. Cheeky little £7.89 raise from Bobby. Audley's having a think. Audley Harrison having a good think about the $7.89. He's folded. George is going to call. He's raised over the top. 3-bet. Bobby's having a think. George isn't sure what he's going to do. He's probably going to call. He's got a big chunk of money. He's folded. 7-8. Bit of a bluff there by Bobby. Dunham grows like a kipper there. Fold that one. Any boxing questions? Let me have a look. Froch, do you believe Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s skills could have reigned over any weight division in any era of boxing? Well, not fighting at his weight, he wouldn't have reigned over any era, but if you're saying Floyd Mayweather's skills, see, the question's, it's not a good question. Floyd Mayweather was brilliant. If you take that skill set to most weight divisions, you'll win. But when you go to middleweight and above, you ain't got to get hit with many shots, and it's iron out time, button moon time. So I don't think Mayweather's skills were good enough super middleweight and above, because he did get hit. When Marcus Madonna couldn't miss him, Shane Mosley caught him, and he's been in a couple of close ones on there. So, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I could try it. Yeah, it is the real Audley Harrison. AJ might be finished. Andy asked if I think AJ's finished now, but see what he looks like in his next fight. His rematch with Dubois, if he gets beat by Dubois in a similar fashion to what he got beat in the first fight, then Audley, AJ definitely is finished. You can't get back-to-back knockouts of the same guy. Get your questions in. I'm looking at the phone. I know there's a delay. But this is the Froch on Fighting. It was a free roll, but the free roll's over. The free roll is finished. And I'm here on a cash game with Georgie boy, George Groves, who once boxed Carl Froch in front of 80,000 at Wembley Stadium, where he got rendered unconscious. Jack Queen connected, suit. No, they're not. It's a spade. And the club. I'll still call it. George is in the hand. Poker duck's in the hand. Let's check it. Poker duck's going to bet. No, he didn't. He checked. George is going to bet. He's on the chip. He's checked. Deuce. I'm going to have to check. He's check, check, check. 8. He's going to check to the river. £1.66 up for grabs. Let's go. Poker duck's going to make it £2.66. £3.75 bet. Is George going to call? He's got to call that. He's got $886 in his pocket. Oh, he's all in. Audley's called him. Said he's been going all in, and he's gone all in. I've got to fold. I'm out. Probably folding the winning hand here. Jack 8, 10-5. Oh, it's a big win. I don't know why George shoved there. He's playing some dodgy poker, Grovesy boy is. But it's doing well. The numbers don't lie. I'm folding that. Did you make George Groves fall on his own leg? That's just mean. I'm not going to read that out. So I did there. Yeah, I did. I hit him with a right hand. He didn't see coming and rendered him unconscious. He's in another hand here, George, and he wins one. 34 quid his way. Well played. Oi, oi, Froch, yeah, you fought Wembley, is that true? Yeah. Jack King, offsuit. Stream's on delay. Yeah, it is. Froch versus Bricktop, heads up. Maybe. George Groves has shoved in a £3.75 bet. I've got a Jack King, not suited. £3.75. It's George. I've got to call him. Ooh, there's an ace. Nothing else that looks good. I'll have a check, but I'm not calling a raise. Fold him. Audley Harrison took a nice hand there off Bobby. What are you going to do? I'm under the gun with a king deuce and I'm folding. Another question's in. Did you think John Fury is the hardest man on the block? No, I don't. Prime Mike Tyson or Prime Usyk? I think Prime Tyson just backs him up and bullies him and puts him into orbit. Mike Tyson was ferocious. Not many heavyweights fight like Mike Tyson used to fight when he was in his prime. I don't think Usyk copes with that kind of pressure. Carl, how long did it take you to recover from your first professional defeat, mentally and physically? Physically, it wasn't too bad. I had a busted jaw and a bit of a sore nose and a couple of cuts over my eye. When I lost to Kessler, my first defeat, I was devastated, I was gutted, but I knew that in my very next fight, I was going to be fighting for the title that Kessler beat. Kessler took the WBC off me, then retired because he was that badly beat up. I think he had a torn retina and a couple of broken bones. So it didn't take me long to recover from my first loss because I knew that I was fighting for the title in my very next fight. But I picked myself up, dust myself off and go again. I did it when I lost to Kessler. I did it when I lost to Ward. I lost to Kessler and straight away just went straight back in the deep end. Straight back in against Abraham for the title. And then, obviously when I lost to Ward, I was straight in there with Lucien Butte, the unbeaten Canadian. What is it, just checking? Yeah, we'll check this off. Someone's got me beat here with an ace. I've got a 6. Is George going to bet? No, he's checked. I'll have a check. I'll have a free look. I'm not going to pay that to see a spade, potentially. That's not going to matter anyway. I'm out, aren't I? 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm folding that. Yeah, I'd have been dead. AJ down the chicken shop. You could easily get back in the ring with these bums. I won't call them bums. Especially not Canelo at super middleweight. Not a bum, is it? Aces for Audley. Just took Groves out there. Took a little hand there off Groves. Grovesy boy. If Mayweather would struggle at the middle and above, surely that means AJ would iron you out. If AJ hit me on the chin, he might be the closest to ever come to ironing me out, yes. Because he's a big, strong heavyweight who weighs 3 stone heavier than me at the minute. I'm 14. Was he 18? But anyway. What's happening here? I'm not calling. Folding that. Fat Carl. Joe Kozaki will play the poker game. Maybe. Lovely belt collection. Yeah, I've got the WBC there. I lost it to Kessler. Then I fought Abraham in my next fight. Got it back. Then in my rematch from Mikel Kessler a few years later, I beat him for the WBA title, which is that black and gold one there. But before that, I fought Lucian Bute for the beautiful IBF title. Daniel Dubois is the heavyweight champion of the world at the minute. Alexander Usyk is obviously the best in the weight division at the minute. But that's the belt that he vacated. So AJ could get absolutely ironed out by Dubois for that IBF title. Nice belt. What we got? We've got 88 now tuning in. So I'm giving you a bit back now, so you're tuning in, aren't you? George Groves has gone £5.50. I've got King Queen pre-flop. Bobby's having a go. He's got something. I'm going to call it just because I want to. I want to see the flop. Yeah, that was a bad call. If Bobby bets, I'm folding. He's checked. George has checked. Yeah, go on. I'll have a little look at the turn card for free. Muchas gracias. And that's no good to me. I'll have another check then. Have a look at the flop for free. Still no good. Still got the King Queen in hand. Bobby's checked. George is going to chuck a fiver in. No, we ain't. We're checking to the river. Who's won? We've split the pot, me and Bobby. I'll take that. Do you think John Fury should have been in WWE rather than pro boxing? Pop, pop, bang. Who's got pop, pop, bang off? Porky's Corner. That's where he's got pop, pop, bang off. Thank you. To me, you are my hero. Karma Suits 27. Thank you. Some deuce hearts. Need 2 more hearts. Hey guys, it's been fun, but I've got to run soon. Last few hands. Audley Harrison will be leaving the building very soon. George Grove checks. I'm going to check. I'm going to bet. I'm going to bet £1. Audley's going to have a little go because it's closing in the last couple of hands. Usyk versus Joe Parker, great fight to watch. Yes, I agree. Usyk too much for him, that, I reckon. I'll check that ace. I've hit the ace on the turn, but I think there'll be a couple more hit the ace. There's a 10 in hand. Let's have a quid. Living dangerously, betting a quid there. Audley's folded. He wants to keep that quid. Grovesy Ball calls it. I think he's just, yeah. He's donated a quid over to the Cobra Trust Fund. Best fight I've seen Carl v Taylor. One of the best fights I've seen Carl at Warrior. The Cobra is a warrior, thank you. I got dropped for the first time in my career against Jermaine Taylor. It wasn't good, but I got up to win in the dying seconds of the last round. Nice bluff, Bobby. 8-5. I've just got an 8-5, but it's not suited. Massive result for Forest, nearly won at the end as well. I know, we're doing all right, Forest, this season. We're doing okay. What's Grove's going to do? You're going to have a cheeky bet in it. He's checked. I'm going to have a bet. I've got absolutely nothing. I'm just testing Groves. He's called a quid. 9-9. He's going to check. I'm going to bet. No, I'm not. I'm going to check. Nothing. He's checked. I'm going to bet. Fiver. If George Groves folds now, I'm going to laugh. This is just to laugh at George. Eggs on my face if he calls. Well done, George. Good call. Oh, split the pot. His hand was as bad as mine. Fair play for calling that. Was Ward your toughest fight? Ward was my trickiest fight, but not my toughest because I didn't really get hit with much. I was in no pain, hands or face, because not much happened really. So yeah, I can't give Ward the credit for being the toughest fight. I'd love to see you fight Kawasaki, Tricky Ricky. Yeah, I'd love to have fought Kawasaki. I think I'd have lost on points or knocked him out. They're the two options. IBF is the best belt in the business. I disagree. I like the WBC title. All the big boys had it, didn't it? Heavyweight. WBC for me was like the main belt. It was for years. I think it still is. IBF's a nice belt, don't get me wrong. But the WBC is the one for me. Would Muhammad Ali struggle in this era of heavyweights, given the size of the heavyweight? No, I don't think he would. Ali was fast. Fast on his feet, fast hands. Could take a punch. I'll have a 50 quid call. Sorry, 50 cent. 8-6. No, I think Muhammad Ali would be all right against the current crop. 138, a bit of 6. I like Bobby as well. George is gone, Bobby's in. £11.50. What's he being greedy for? I'd have had a look at the turn there, the river, but not for £11.50. 2-9, he's just done me. 6, oh no he didn't, he had the 9. Let's have a look. What we got? Can't see that. I'll fold it. You can have the £1.90 for Jack Queen. Do I think Fury will pull out the Usyk rematch? I did think he might do. I did think Fury might pull out, but listening to his interview yesterday on one of the media outlets, I was happy with what I was listening to. He said he's going to go for Usyk, go for him and try and finish him and get him stopped. He thinks the only way he can beat him is by knockout. Even though the first fight was pretty close, he did get well beat. I don't think he has to knock him out to win because he had some good rounds. I think he needs to be fitter to win on points, but the tactics of going out and sticking it on Usyk, that's a very good tactic if he means it. He meant it when he fought Wilder, didn't he, when he said he's going to go for him. So I'm actually giving Tyson Fury more of a chance now against Usyk after seeing his last interview with Paul Dempsey. I thought I was liking what he was saying. I was just liking it. It gave me a bit of confidence that Tyson Fury can actually do the business. And he said, there's a game called Undisputed. He said if he loses to Usyk, he's giving him that front cover page. Which, let's be fair, it's right. Because Usyk will be undisputed champ. Or was. He won't be undisputed because Daniel Dubois got the IBF title. 9-7, George has checked. I'm on 46 quid, he's on 735, he's checked again. 9-10, diamonds, no flush draw really, there's nothing going off. I'm going to chuck a little bet in for a quid. He's going to call me because he won't fold for £1. He won't add to the pot, but he's got nothing. He's called it. There's a queen. 9-10 is probably a losing hand. George Groves has checked. If I put a big bet in, he probably folds, but let's check. He's got me 5-8. No, he hasn't. He's got nothing. There's probably another pound in there for me, aren't there? Any more questions? George just mugged you off there. Well, this is obviously delayed because I just beat him then. Folding that. As long as George is in this game, I'm staying. I'm going nowhere till that $733 comes my way. Heads up with George. I'm a massive underdog with $48. Polka Duck's lingering around there with 200 bunts. Let's have a look. What we got? 6-2-45. Fold. Hit the 2. George, a little bluff there. King 450. I'm seeing these hands for 50 cent. I'm seeing the flops. Bobby's back. Oh, he's gone £11.70. That's going to get me folding. He's folded. I'm folding. Polka Duck's calling because he put £3 in. Feels like he's committed. Oh, he's raised. Bobby's called him. Ace, Queen, 10. What am I seeing? Ace, King, Queen. £23 in for Polka Duck. Called, snap call by Bobby. Checked by Polka Duck. Showed a bit of weakness there. Bobby's going to take control now. He's bet $90. Polka Duck's folded. Great play there by Bobby with a 7-9. He hit the 7 on the river, on the turn, sorry, and basically bluffed Polka Duck out of it. That's what you call quality, aggressive play by Bobby. Can I call him my mentor? Do I let you in the secret that he's giving me a few tips? Don't think I should. Well done, mate. George Groves sitting there head to head. There he is, it's folded. King 8 suited for the Cobra in big blind. Bobby's on the chip and he's raised a pound. I'm calling him. I've got a king and I've got an 8 and it's suited. Not much chance of a flush now. Low percentage, cheap. Let's check it. Bobby's going to have a little bet in there. Go on, Bobby. Have a little bet. We'll all fold. You know we're going to. £1. He knows what he's doing. Come on, George. You'll have £1. Yeah, he's had £1. I'll join you for £1. In for a penny, in for a pound. Missed everything. Could have hit the king there. He's checked. I'm checking with him. Bobby's checked. Deuce. Just missed a flush. I'm checking. The king's going to hold, isn't it? Is the king the highest card on the table? If it is, I'm $5.89 into the pot. The ace 10 held. Suited. On the chip, George Groves. Bobby folds under the gun. George Grove raises £1. Got to call him. Jack 5 diamonds. Oh, look at that for a board. King, ace, ace. Check, check. If he checks, he's at it. He's having a bet in it. Nah, I'm folding. I'm not giving any more money away. Tens. Nice pair. Scary board when you got tens. What is? Tired. Have a little sip of this actually. Fold that. A little bit of Corona. Can't beat a bit of Corona. Can you remember the Corona scam? See what I did there? Right, let me look at these questions. Kawasaki won't fight me now. He's not fighting anybody, let alone me. Boxing guy, 100%, but these guys are warriors. They would want to do it in their primes. But money talks. I don't think Joe will want to fight, stay in retirement. Yeah, I agree. John Fury seems to be a man of few words. He's not the same anymore. He has the same face but doesn't have a tongue anymore. Yeah, because the Cobra straightened him out. The Cobra called out John Fury for his BS and then he went away. You're welcome that the Cobra's just keeping it real on Froch on fighting. Carl, was black kit your thing or just coincidence? My kit wasn't always black. I had a big black robe that was quite frightening when I did the ring walk. Frightening for the opponents. Race to £1 for George. I've got an ace jack, not suited. George has called it. There's an ace and there's 2 queens on the flop. George has checked. I've got the ace. I'm going to try and get another £1 out of him. He's going to call that. There's a deuce. He's going to check. I'll check. King. He's checked. I'm going to bet. I'm going to see if I can get £2 out of him. I don't think I'll get 3 out of him. He'll call that. Cheers, mate. He was donating money there, wasn't he? He was feeling sorry for me. Fold that. If you could pick only 3 exercises to keep fit for the rest of your life, what would they be? Well, if running's an exercise, which I'm sure it is, then that'd be one of them. But if that's not an exercise, I'd go press-ups. And you can do all sorts of press-ups. You can do like press-ups against the wall, handstand press-ups. Right, you can do normal press-ups. You can do tricep press-ups. So press-ups being one exercise is a must. That's a massive exercise. Then squat jumps, because it's important to keep your heart and lungs going. And your legs and your glutes and your quads and your calves. Squat jumps. And probably sit-ups for the core. So sit-ups, press-ups, and squat jumps. They'd be my 3 exercises. That's all I could do. Carl, what do you think of Eubank's comments towards promoters? I just think that was fantastic what he said. I thought it was brilliant, but he pussied out, didn't he? And retracted it. So, but I see what he did. Clever what he did. He got off his chest what he wanted to say. And then he didn't get himself in any trouble, did he? By retracting it. What are the best 5 you worked with in order? What are the best 5 you worked with in order? What are you talking about? Best 5 fighters? Femi would iron the Cobra out. You've got to land the shot though, hasn't he? Let's be honest. You can't hit what you can't catch. Bobby taking the 20 quid. I'm sitting around, not doing much. Ace deuce, I'll call it. but not a confident call. How's it going, Froch? Was at the Froch Groves 3 event. How was the Irish lad? I'm good, mate. How you doing? There's quite a lot of Irish there that night, so I don't know which one you are, but yeah, nice one. George was raised. We've not even seen the flop and he's raising. What's he doing? What did I have? Ace deuce. Let's have a look. George's grand's going down slowly, isn't it? He's got 23 quid here committed. Bobby's thinking about it. He's called it. Queen. Oh, yeah, flush there. There's a couple of nice picture cards. Nice bet there by George, 71.25. Bobby's thinking about it. He always called him. George is committed. Bobby's a good player, very experienced. He's been watching George. What's he got? He's checked it over to George. He's bet 600 and he's all in. Bobby just might call this. It's a bit of a snap all in there from George. He might show a bit of desperation. Bobby might have read that. He's thinking about it. He's called him. Bobby's called him. What's George got? He's got 10s. 8-5. He's got the 8. George played him well there. Wiped him out. Well played, George Groves. He stuck with his pair of 10s. Took Bobby out. It was a nice play. It was brave. Yeah. Back up to 929 for Georgie boy. He's folded. King deuce. Let's go head to head with Bobby. Oh, a bit of deuce. Has he checked? I'm betting. I'm having a quid. I'm treating myself. Come on, Bobby. Called the quid. Good lad. 4. King deuce. Got the deuce. Let's have a look. Let's have another quid. It's getting exciting. Come on, Bobby. Call me off. He's folded. He didn't want to give a quid away to the Cobra. Georgie boy's had a nice little win there, hasn't he? Back up to nearly a grand. If it's a grand tonight, I'm going to send him a congratulations gift. It's going to be a key ring with a picture of me on it. You'll like that. Fold. Just folded a 6 there, haven't I? 4-6. £1.78. He folded. A6. Got the 6. Would have done there. 5-7 offsuit. I think I'm going off air at 8:30, guys. So if you're one of the people that are watching this stream, I will be leaving. This is a Froch on fighting. The free rolls finished. I got wiped out. This is a cash game. Audley Harrison's bounced. Ace king against kings. Oh, lucky for George there. 379 pot. Big loss there for George on that one. What should I do? We got an ace-3. I like ace-3. What questions we got? Do you think Bacoli spanks Dubois? I think it's a great fight, Bacoli against Dubois. Bacoli against any heavyweight's a good fight. Do you worry about the beef you have with John Fury? That Tyson Fury might come in looking to iron you out for family honour? Absolutely no chance. Tyson Fury's not stupid. He won't be coming to iron out the Cobra, do you? I love your honest and open YouTube videos. A lot of people agree with you. I'm going to bet that. I've got 2 pairs. Let's go. £1.50. I'm up against George Groves here. There's £1.50. There's 138. He's going to call it. He's called. Oh, he's raised. Ace-3. I'm going to have to call. I'll call George here just to keep it real. Ace-3, 2 pairs. If he wins this, I'll be upset. Oh, he's bet 12.55. He's got something. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Ace-3, Ace-3. What's up there? He's probably got 2 hearts now in George. He's been a bit lucky lately. Oh, I've got a full house. Whatever he does, I'm shoving. He's going to try and get rid of me, innit? George Groves is going to try and get rid of me. He's bet. I'm going to call him. I've done him. I've got a full house. I'm going to call it all in. Ta-ta, George. Oh, that's a bitter one to swallow for George Groves. Your boy, he's got took out over full house. He had two pairs, ace, queen, and the cobra went bosh and smashed him with a full house. That's what the cobra does. He irons people out. Only on coinpoker.com does that happen. You see George Groves get ironed out for a third time by the cobra. He did bounce me off the canvas earlier though, and he's done that before, for real as well. How long has the cobra been playing poker for? Since 20 years. When I was in pubs years ago, I grew up in pubs, good at pool, good at poker, good at fighting. That's where I learned my trade. Lennox Lewis, apparently rated over 2,000. I played Lennox Lewis at chess. He's 2-0 up in a best of 5, so he's not won yet. I spoke to Lennox last week. He's coming on the channel soon, Froch on fighting. He's having a go. I think George is fuming about the last hand because he's gone quiet. I'm only £3.55 down on the night. I can live with that. I just KO'd Georgie boy then. Yeah, done him with a full house. He had 2 pair and I full housed him. There's only a few of us left. Audley Harrison went a while ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. All in cobra. 7 deuce offsuit. I think George has left. He's disgusted. He lost that last hand. He's vanished. George Groves leaves the building, ladies and gentlemen. He's gone. Let's have a look. Let's call that for 25 cents. You never know what the flop's going to bring. 15 call, 15, 7 deuce. No. It's not happening. Ace jack. Right, I'm bouncing in 10 minutes, people. If you've got any questions, get them in. This is a cash game following the Froch on Fighting free roll where I got absolutely battered. Everybody called me. So if you're still in and still watching, I hope you're enjoying it. Get your questions in before I go. I'm going in 10 minutes. I've had a good little stint. I've sharpened my tools this evening. When there's a bounty on the cobra, everybody calls. They want that. They want that bunce. I've sat down with a cash game. I'm only $5 down. After that last knockout of George, took a few quid off him. He's left the table. But he's left up. He's left $700 up, so he's had a good run of cards tonight. Georgie boy, the Saint George Groves. If he'd have stayed on the table any longer, you know the knockout was coming again. But he's gone. Let's check that. King 4, offsuit, 9, Jack, Queen. Check it. Over to Poker Duck. He's thinking about putting a bet in, and he's just called, so I'll check the 4 king offsuit. There's nothing happening. I've hit the 4 on the river, so it'd be cheeky not to put in a quick pot bet, a quick quid. No, let's sod it. Let's have a Lady Godiva, little fiver. He might call that now he's folded. I'll take the hand though. Head to head with Poker Duck. Not much happening. I might as well call the 25 cents. He might just see the flop. You never know. George Groves has left the building. Head to head. He's checked it. I'm checking back. There's nothing happening here. If he puts a bet in, I'm gone. He's bet. I'm gone. 10-6. Hit the 10. I think it's time to fold up. There's nobody in. See, the Cobra's got that stamina. He's still in. Still in the game. I'll fold that. Any questions before I bounce? Do you believe if there was a third fight between you and George Groves, you'd still win? Yeah, good, Joe. I love a bit of comedy. Bosh. Apart from you, have there been any other good boxers from Nottingham? There's been a couple of decent boxers from Nottingham. Lee Wood. That wasn't me throwing my voice and turning it into Rachel's voice. That was Rachel. Lee Wood from Nottingham. Kirtland Lang was from Nottingham, and he beat Roberto Duran many years ago, but then unfortunately, I think he had mental health issues and he ended up on the street. What a fight Kirtland Lang was. I mean, to beat Duran. Who else from Nottingham?
Who's that one you always like? You might not be from Nottingham though. It's near here.
I was going to say it's Booth and then obviously Lee Wood, myself. Who else from Nottingham? Not sure, to be honest.
Little fella. You like
A guy called Lee Froch, the renovator. He's a good fighter. Unbeaten in 13 in the unlicensed world. Got a little flush draw here now. Jack King. The King's got the club. 3 clubs on the table. There's no bets, just checks. Let's have a quid. Oh, I've checked. I did chuck a quid in there. Called the pound. 8. Missed the flush. I got the jack though. So I'm going to have to put 2 quid in, aren't I? No, I'm not. I don't think there's anything happening here. I'm going 4 quid. Living dangerously there. £4. What's Polka Dot going to do? Polka Dot's called. £12. Over to me. Pair of 10s. Bit of a kick in the stones there for Polka Dot. Got took out by the Cobra. Right, I broke even on the night. I sat down with $50. I bust out to Georgie Boy. I sat back down with another $50. It was looking grim, and I've doubled the money up. So I'm now even on the cash game. And if I carried on playing, I'd be wiping everybody out and leaving with some serious bunts. But time waits for no man. It's a school night. So I'm going to play this last hand, and then I'm going to bounce. Thank you for joining me on Froch on Fighting, the free roll, and now this, the cash game. I'm going to call that 25 cents. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining. What is happening? We have nothing. Let me check that. The missus on a date. Oh, I'm not going to read that. I should read these before I read them.
What's the song say?
Something about AJ.
Oh God.
Check. Now the missus is here. Come on, get in shot. Don't worry about your pajamas. Look, she's here. Look. She's going nowhere. Look at that lovely hand. Look. Where you going with that? Check. Let's have a look. 9-7. Check. Won a hand. Won my last hand. Right. Thanks for joining the Froch on Fighting free roll. I've been Carl Froch. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't already, sign up to Froch on Fighting. Subscribe, like, and share. The biggest and best and fastest growing boxing channel in the business. And don't forget to check out coinpoker.com, the blockchain-based technology, best poker site in the business, in my humble opinion. It flows, it rolls. There's loads of games, from small games to big games, tournaments, cash games. It's all happening. Hope you've enjoyed this evening. I'm going to finish this hand. 3-10. Spades. I'm banging trouble. Banging trouble. What's he going to do? He's not doing much. Milbutas has bounced. He's vanished. He's timing out. What's he doing? He's fell asleep. He's checked. I'm checking. There's a 4. He's going to bet. He's going to have a cheeky bet. If you don't, I'm going to have to, because I ain't winning with this hand. Why are we waiting? What's he put in? 50p? I'll do better than that. I'll go pound, and then I'm even on the night if I lose this. It's folded. I won my last hand. What can I say? Right, I'm going. Thanks for joining.